This is the Cancer Boss Method podcast, the place to be when cancer sucks and you don't want it to. I'm going to get real serious today. Hi, it's Leslie Nance, your holistic cancer coach and founder of the Cancer Boss Method. Today, I want to talk to you about something that touches every single woman on a healing journey. Whether you're newly diagnosed or 10 years out, this feeling shows up again and again and again. It starts with the letter F and ends with the letter R and has E and A in the middle. It's fear. That sinking feeling in your stomach before a scan, that middle of the night panic, that what if spiral that just won't quit. I want to offer you a powerful truth today, something that might just set you free right here in this moment. Fear isn't a weakness. It's respect rearranged in your mind. Let me explain what I mean by that. We give fear a bad name. We treat it like an enemy. Like if you feel it, you're doing healing wrong somehow. But what if fear isn't something to fight or to hide from? What if fear is just your body saying, hey, this matters. I need you to pay attention. That's not a weakness. That is wisdom. Fear is not a stop sign. It's a stop light on what matters most. Now just let that one land for a second. If you're feeling afraid, it doesn't mean that you're broken. It means that you're awake to the weight of the moment. And that awareness is part of your power. It's not part of your weakness. I read a story recently about a man who walked a tightrope across the Grand Canyon. No harness, no net, just him and some pretty gusty winds and some dust on a rope, right? It's like 2 inches. It's like 2 inches, the tightrope that he was walking on. And when they asked him, how did you do it without falling apart from fear? First, it's something that he had practiced over and over and over again. But what stuck with me was not just his tenacity or his grit for the practice or the bravery for being able to do it. It's what he said. And he said, I wasn't afraid of falling. I simply had respect for the 1,500-foot drop. That gave me chills. He wasn't frozen by fear. He was guided by it, grounded, focused, present. Bravery isn't the absence of fear. It's the alignment of fear with purpose. In other words, he didn't fight the fear. He partnered with it. And I think that's where we really are, or where what we're going after in a healing journey. Not to shut fear down, but to let it sharpen us. Here's the problem with the message that we're given when it comes to fear. Right? Just stay positive. Don't be afraid. You have to believe. It sounds good, but it's not real. And it definitely isn't helpful when you're the one lying in the scan machine, when you're the one waiting for test results, when you're the one waiting for biopsy results. So let me say this loud and clear. You don't need to just get over it. You don't need to just get over fear. You need to walk with it like it's a guide. You don't need to fake bravery. You don't need to honor, that part of you that says, I'm weak because I'm scared. You need to honor the reverence of the situation that you're facing. And here's the thing, not because you're scared, not because you're weak. You're scared because something scary is on the line. Something sacred in your life is on the line. If you're afraid of losing your life, that just means that you are deeply connected to living it. And that's sacred. So how do you do it? How do you stop fear from hijacking your days while still letting it speak to you? Here's what I teach my clients and how I live it myself. First, name that fear without judgment. You're going to play Name That Fear. I don't know the theme song to that, but anyway. I'm scared. I don't know what the scan will say. This biopsy could change everything. Let that be okay. No shame, no apology, just truth. Name it. Call it out. Step 2, ask fear what it's asking you to notice in your life. What do you want me to notice? What are you trying to protect? What's at stake that matters so deeply that I feel this fear? Because often fear isn't here to paralyze us. It's here to ask us, are you present? Are you paying attention? Are you aligned? Are you listening? And then third, choose your next step from reverence and not a reaction to the fear. That's what true healing looks like. Not perfection, but presence. Presence of mind and respecting fear. Respecting the gravity of the situation. Let's stop treating fear like it's the villain in our healing story. Let's honor it for what it really is, a signal, a sacred message that our emotions are telling us, because fear isn't weakness, it's respect, rearranged in our minds to protect what we love most, our lives. So if you're afraid right now of scans, of recurrence, of making wrong decisions, don't push that fear away. Sit with it. Ask it what it wants to show you, and then choose your next breath from a place of grounded, conscious respect for the situation. Because here's the thing, it'll help you feel like you're not doing it wrong. It'll help you feel awake. It'll help you feel like you are really in this. And that, my friend, is healing in motion. So if this message hit home, please share it with another woman who's walking through that unknown journey right now. Let's stop pretending that healing looks fearless. Let's start normalizing the reverence for that fear. All right, until next time, be fierce, be nourished. Be the boss of your healing, and remember that cancer is not your destiny. If you have enjoyed this episode, it's time to connect. Make sure you follow this podcast and check out all the socials on anystagecancer.com. If you're ready to talk about your own healing using the Cancer Boss Method, then click the link below this episode. Hey, and remember, cancer's not your destiny. Okay, I'm outie.